Welcome to the 2025 Fictional Piston Cup season preview, where we discover which changes are made for this season. First off, we have schedule changes by shortening the schedule from 36 to 22 races, with the Clash moving from Los Angeles to Bowman Gray Stadium, located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The race following the Florida 500 Atlanta, we raced at Auto Club Speedway, located in Fontana, California. Starting off March, we began at Circuit of the Americas in a new configuration to prevent the track from being off the schedule and longer racing. After racing at Austin, Texas and Las Vegas, we go to Dover Motor Speedway. And to end the month off, we race at Martinsville for the Easy Idle 500 in the daytime instead of under the lights. To start the month of April, we have our second crown jewel, the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, because July will be busy. Next, we race at Bristol Motor Speedway for the By and Large 500. We move Rockingham Speedway to a spring evening race instead of a summer night race. Then we go to the high banks of Talladega Superspeedway for the Insuricare 500. And to end the month, we race at Iowa Speedway for the Sputter Stop 350. In May is where we get close to the end of the season, with the regular season finale at Watkins Glen, New York for the Gaskets at the Glen race. The week before the playoffs, we raced at the newly repaved surface of North Wilkesboro Speedway for the 2025 All-Star Race. And we traveled farther between the two Carolinas, starting the playoffs with two of the last crown jewels at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Octane Gain 600 and the Southern 500 at Darlington Raceway. Continuing the run for the championship, we race at Worldwide Technology Raceway located in St. Louis for the No Stall 300. Then we cut off 5 of the 10 racers' championship hopes at New Hampshire Motor Speedway to make space for only 5 to take home the championship, starting at Kansas Speedway for the Dinoco 400. Next, we have the Piston Cup's first international race at Mexico City for the NitroA 240 Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez on June 27th. And in the 4th of July, before the championship, we race at the streets of Chicago for the Wind City 165. Also, to end the season, we race at Homestead Miami Speedway for the Mood Springs 400. With the weird way how we determined the 2025 Fictional Piston Cup champion, we made a new playoff format that has a balance of the old 2004 to 2006 chase for the NASCAR Cup format and the current playoff format since 2014. The top 10 in the standings will be racing for a championship. And now, instead of winning the number of points as the number of cars in the field, for example, the Florida 500 contains about 24 cars, so you earn 24 points and 5 bonus points. You will instead double the points you have after winning the race, which will guide you to the playoffs instead of the win you're in system. Once the playoffs start, the top 10 best in points will have their points reset to 1,000 points and have 4 races before we split the field from championship contention and finish off the season with the top 5 best racers of the 2025 season with 4 races until the one with the most points at Homestead will be rewarded the title. And finally, the racers that will be in the 2025 season that will be in the same ride with the same or new paint scheme, or in a new team with the defending champion, J.D. McPillar, teammates with Steve LePage, who moves to full-time racing, and newcomer Rich Mixon. Radiator Springs Racing stays the same with Cal Weathers, Cruz Ramirez, and Lightning McQueen. Trackhouse Racing has Daniel Suarez, changing numbers from the 019 to the 99. And a newcomer from Auckland, New Zealand, Shane Van Gisbergen in the 88 RPM car. Hendrick Motorsports has Chase Racelot changing numbers from the 24 to the 9, and a new teammate, Brandon Powercar, moving from the 7 Spire Motorsports car to the 48 Revolting car. Joe Gibbs Racing stays the same with Bobby Swift in the 19 and Jackson Storm in the 20. And a new team joins the Fictional Piston Cup Series called Dragon Cat Racing with last year's Rookie of the Year, Colin Barton in the 32 Amazon and IHOP car, Master Dragon 4000 in the 69 Mobil 1 car, and Carl Reeds making his rookie season in the 86 Pizza Planet car. For the remaining racers with changes for the 2025 season, we have Ryan Laney moving from the 21 to the 12 car, Bubba Wheelhouse changing to the 23 car, and the final full-time racers to enter the 22 charter field, Ed Trunken in the 33, with last year's Florida 500 winner, Conrad Kemmer in the 82. For part-time racers, we have Jimmy Cables trying to qualify for this year's Florida 500, sharing the double zero with Flipped Over in different races. Terry Carcass is also trying to get in the Florida 500, sharing the 31 with Cam Spinner, just like Jimmy Cables, and Flipped Over. And JP Drive, Punchy Wipeout, and Todd Marcus will be standalone racers and will be also trying to enter the Florida 500. These are all the changes for the 2025 Fictional Piston Cup Series. I hope you guys look forward to this year. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on January 31st for the Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium. This is the Candy Cat Hunter 27, signing out.